Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. What makes you attractive to men? Is it your looks, your personality, characteristics, traits, the energy that you give off? I will share with you everything that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. What makes you attractive to men? Is it your looks, your personality, characteristic traits, the energy that you give off? I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. I see here your energy. You are naturally drawn here to your card, holding the gorgeous blue and gold perfume bottle. And let me just point out that this is pure crystal, authentic. This is a perfect choice for you. Also, the color blue, it does represent open spaces, freedom, intuition, imagination, inspiration, and sensitivity. So this is an excellent perfume bottle choice for you. And let's see what card you do have while we take a look at what makes you attractive to men. You have here the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords energy, let me first point out that that sword energy does rule over the air zodiac signs. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini are in the top placements of the men birth chart that do find you attractive. The sword air energy also here represented by the Ace of Swords. It's about communication, okay? It's about how you communicate and your intellect. So also what makes you attracted to men is like your voice, the way that you speak, the way that you communicate, the way that you articulate your words, and also the tone of your voice. And also here with the Ace of Swords energy, so strong, being that it is a top tarot card. This is about how you're able to come up with like new ideas. Also, when you have like a conflict with certain men, they find that very cute. There's a certain man that feels like, oh, you're so cute when you get mad. So something about the way that you like get mad and you're able to like control your anger, that makes you attractive. I mean, also, I feel like the way you're able to like cut off communication. So, like, there's someone that you have cut off communication with, and just by you cutting off that communication, this person finds you even more attractive here. Your mental clarity, you are clear. You know what you want, you know what you're going to put up with, and what you will not tolerate. And so just you having that smooth, clear way of thinking and doing things, that makes you attractive to men. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? What is it that men find attractive about you? The angel of truth. I love the angel of truth showing up because this is a clear confirmation about how you are going to speak the truth. You're going to let him know what's on your mind, what you like, what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate. And so this is very attractive. And so not only that, you're going to let him know, like, if he is, operating in a way that you find attractive in him, you're going to let him know, hey, you're not doing that right. You really need to do this like this. But also, you're going to give him a chance to correct himself. So that makes you attractive as well. But also, with the angel of truth, I feel like you not only will point out the things that he could be doing wrong, as far as playing games or being shady, you're able to point that out. But what makes you attractive is like you're able to say when you're wrong as well. So that simply just means like you're able to take accountability for your wrongdoing. And so men do find that attractive about you. I feel like also, your eyes, they really say like how you are feeling. So men find your eyes very attractive and alluring. I feel like some men, have told you like you have very pretty eyes, and they really do. They look at your eyes first. That's what draw them into you upon first meeting you. So let's get more insight. What makes you attractive to men? And you have here the two of coins. So obviously here with the coin energy, this is about your physical appearance. And so men definitely feel like, physically you are beautiful. Okay. They feel like, as far as like your face, they love the naturalness of your face. And they feel like you don't need a lot of makeup to look good. The coin energy does rule over the earth, natural beauty. And the two of coins is about how like they feel like you're so gorgeous and attractive, like you have options. You don't have to settle for any particular guy, like you have options. Most men like feel like you would have a lot of men hitting on you. The coin energy does rule over Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And those solid, loyal signs can be seen either in your birth chart or the man's birth chart that do find these qualities attractive in you. So they do feel like you're grounded. You got his back. You're going to be there for him no matter what, especially if you feel like he's giving you back that same energy of loyalty. You got it. He has it. You know what I'm saying? He has you for certain. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so, what is it about you that men find attractive? And you have here Pisces, the mystic. I love Pisces showing up, especially with that energy coming through, like your eyes. You're very alluring. I feel like your eyes are very dreamy. It's something very mysterious about you with this Pisces energy showing up. And of course, Pisces is at the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as well. And so this is about like your compassion. You're very warm-hearted, kind, and very compassionate. And also, like with you being that angel of truth, saying what's on your mind, there's some things that you do keep private and personal. And so just that mystique about you, not telling him everything, not posting your entire life on social media. Men find that extremely attractive about you. Also, with the Pisces energy here, I feel like a lot of men, they really adore, like your emotional vulnerability. You're not extremely emotional where like you're going to be crying all the time, but you are a very emotional person, whereas you're you have great empathy. And so, and great understanding. And a lot of men find that attractive about you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So, what do men find attractive about you? And you have here the Five of Wands. Look at the Five of Wands showing up. This is a nice confirmation here with that energy that came through. Like you have options. So a lot of men, they feel like they have to compete. Like if they get with you, they feel like it's going to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? They also feel like, sometimes you do have your defenses up with this Five of Wands energy. You can debate with a man or someone you're interested in. You can debate, you will debate whether or not you find something right or wrong. And there's a certain man that does find that attractive about you. again, like this competition thing, that's because of the way you carry yourself, that divine feminine energy that you do express naturally. You don't even try to do this. You're not even aware of how you radiate this femininity. But men just feel like they have to compete for your attention and for your affection, and that's really because you are not giving them everything at once. So they are hungry for more, hungry to find out, like, what are you thinking, what's on your mind, what do you really want from a man. Leaving that mystery there is very attractive. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Pisces, significant in the sun, moon, or rising signs, seventh house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. What do men find attractive about you? What makes you attractive? Look at the Queen of Swords showing up here right under the Ace of Swords. This is significant because it lays naturally under the Ace of Swords. It's about communication. It's about your mind. See, men feel like you are very smart. They feel like you know something, a little bit about something, like everything. And if you don't know about it, you don't have a problem researching. So they feel like you have a high intellect. Also, here with the Queen of Swords energy, men find you to be like very self-sufficient. You can take care of yourself, but because you are a queen, you can get a king to do it as well. But see, you're picky. So, like you're picky in a way, like you like quality over quantity. So I feel like there's always someone waiting in the wings to take care of you. So certain men, like, they will not approach you because they feel like they are not like of your standards. You have high standards. So certain men will actually stay back because they know that you're not going to give them the opportunity to get close to you, especially if they are not already on a certain standard. Also, here with the Queen of Swords energy, this is about total honesty. And I love how the Queen of Swords lays cat a corner with the Angel of Truth. You are honest, you are loyal, dependent, grounded. You're going to speak the truth. No, you're not going to put all of your information on social media and just tell all of your business. But if you have an intimate relationship connection with someone, whether it be platonic or romantic, you're going to speak the truth. And men find that attractive about you. Let's get more insight. And what makes you attractive to men? And you have here friendship. I love the energy of a friendship because this supports your intrinsic desire for connection with others based on like mutual affection and appreciation. And this is exactly the energy that just came through about, like you're there for him as long as he's there for you. You're going to give back the same appreciation that he shows you. And if he shows you that he does not appreciate you, then you're going to excuse yourself. When you feel like your time is wasted, you know it's time to go and cut the connection. Okay. And so it's like this friendship vibe you have. You're a BFF with the man that you date. Again, you got his back. You can communicate with him very well, and he finds that extremely attractive about you. The way that you look, as far as your beauty, you're a natural, beautiful, divine feminine energy. Seeing here in the Two of Coins, he feels like you don't need him. There's always someone waiting in the wings to, have your affection and your attention. And so, beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. What makes you attractive to men? Is it your personality, characteristic traits, your physical appearance, the energy that you do give off, I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. I see here your energy. You are naturally drawn here to the gorgeous clear quartz crystal perfume bottle. And I love this because of the gold trim as well. This is an excellent choice for you. The reason being is because the clear quartz crystal represents mental clarity. It is the white spiritual light. It radiates the color vibrations within the light. It's excellent for raising your vibrations, for positive energy, and manifesting things of your heart's desires. So let's see what card you do have with that. You also have here the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands energy, this is clear coming through. The Nine of Wands energy is about, it's fire. It's about passion. Men find that, your passionate energy is very attractive, and it's about how you have high standards. You have boundaries, persistent, consistent boundaries in place. And that's extremely attractive, especially to that that divine masculine energy. That alpha male loves the fact that you have boundaries. You're not about to just let anyone into your energetic circle and cause chaos. And this is extremely attractive. That wand energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries are the top placements of the men birth chart that do find this Nine of Wands energy attractive about you. That energy, fire energy, could also be in your birth chart as the confirmation of this reading. But let me just tell you this, when you ignore him, also when you don't give him exactly what he wants, he really feels like that is attractive. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? And you have here, it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. See, you're excited, you're sassy, you're fierce, and you are freaking beautiful, okay? Men find you very alluring. What I'm picking up is like a real hottie. And I mean that in like a high frequency way, meaning like you are not even trying to be hot. You don't wear any specific things to like say, oh, I'm going to go out and be hot. Men are just drawn to you, okay? It's your energy, it's your vibration, it's your enthusiasm, for what you're doing in the moment. And also, I feel like you can be temperamental sometimes, where like you're interested, you'll show him like you're interested, and then you'll show him like you'll be cold. And to some men, that is like a real turn on to them, that you'll give in and then you'll pull away. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? What makes you attractive? You have here the Three of Coins. So with the Three of Coins energy, this does represent your physical appearance. The coin energy is about the physicality, and it represents the earth. So Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo are in the top placements of the men birth chart that recognize this Three of Coin energy in you. And it could also be in your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. The Three of Coins energy is a clear message here that, see, you're someone that can work with him. You're a team player, you can collaborate with your man really nicely. And that makes you attractive here. The Three of Coins energy, it's about quality, You can recognize quality, and you're not about quantity. So the way that you dress, it's about quality, and it's not about something being expensive. It's just you carry this air of like quality. The people that you hang around with, it's not like a big old group of people. You need 100 people. No, you only need the 3 or 4 people that you communicate with or deal with. And it's about quality to you. The food that you eat, quality, okay? The conversations must be of high quality. So that is what makes you very attractive. That quality energy does show that you do have high standards. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So, what makes you attractive to men? What makes you attractive? And you have here Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius showing up. This is that fire energy. This is the enthusiasm here, okay? That Sagittarius traveling, freedom. You know, I love Sagittarius showing up, especially here with the freaking beautiful energy where you're like, it's just better to be ridiculous than to be boring. You have a very optimistic nature, okay? You like to see things on the bright side, and that's something that men find attractive about you. I also see that you can be like philosophical. You like quotes, poems, and things like that. The way that you post things on your social media is quite philosophical and uplifting. And so a certain man does find that very attractive. You appear to be like a very happy-go-lucky person, and that's something that men recognize. Very honest as well. I see that men do with that Sagittarius energy, that thoroughbred energy. You have a body that men are just drawn to. They feel like your curves are in the right place. They feel like you are naturally beautiful as far as your body. You have this independence about yourself, that this divine masculine alpha male is drawn to. Self-sufficient, able to take care of yourself. And there's also something that is very creative about you as well that men find very attractive. Yes, you can't be tamed, okay? And you're very adventurous. And so that is extremely attractive to men. Let's get more insight. And what makes you attractive to men? What makes you attractive? And you have here the Hanged Man. See, you have a way of seeing things from a different perspective. You're very open-minded, and you can understand another person's view. You like, hey, if that's what you like, I love it. That doesn't mean I'm going to participate in it, but if that's what you like, I love it. And so that's how you are. You're very open-minded. You can see a topic like on the internet. As long as it's not harmful to someone else, you're like, hey, I'm with it. As a matter of fact, I'm happy to see that this person is happy and fully expressing themselves. So your perspective, your view on life, your view on social issues and things like that, just freedom, allowing people to do exactly what they want to do as long as they are happy. That perspective that you have, it can lighten the mood. You're like a light bringer, very refreshing energy. The vibes that you give off in that way are very attractive to men. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? You have here the Emperor. I can definitely see, yeah. I was picking up that divine masculine energy. The alpha males are extremely attracted to you. You just don't know it. I'm telling you. But see, that alpha male, he stays back and he observes. He's kind of like you, like he's not going to be jumping in inboxes and private messages and stuff like that. But he's just like you, but he is drawn to your energy, okay? The way that you are very strategic with your actions, your moves, the things that you do, the way that you live, honey, is extremely attractive. I'm picking up here that the men that are mature, that are father figures, leaders, very respected men are attracted to you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? to him. What makes you attractive? You have here grace. I love the energy of grace showing up because you see here with the frequency of grace that supports your smooth adaptation and your anticipation of life's current and changes as you evolve toward a higher version of yourself on this earthly plane. It's really about you bridging the divine with the human essence, and that's what you do. You're very spiritual, but yet and still at the same time down to earth. Men love that about you. It is a certain man that recognizes that trait within you. And I am picking up, you really need to be more expressive. Like start a social media page if you don't have it. If you do, stay on there. And if you have not found your soulmate, once you really start to just express yourself, let go and be totally free, because you are free, but you're an introvert. You don't like being out too much, but you are very free. You are going to connect with your soulmate because your soulmate's out there, just has not seen you yet. He knows what he wants in you, but it's really up to you to let yourself out. So beautiful. Number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments and they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful. Number 3, welcome to your reading. What makes you attractive to men? Is it your appearance, your personality, characteristic traits, the energy that you do give off? I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. So I see here your energy. You are naturally drawn here to this green and gold trim crystal perfume bottle. And this is a perfect choice for you because the color green does symbolize peace and tranquility, as well as hope, harmony, and optimism. The word harmony does stand out. I feel like you're someone that's like a peace bringer. You do not like drama. And so that makes you extremely attracted to a man that has a like-minded way of thinking. And you have, look, the 5 of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. This is about communication. You are so against an abusive relationship or anything to do with bullying or violence or anything like that. You don't like that stuff. You saw it a little bit and you dealt with it in some ways, had those challenges, but because you are the peace bringer, you cannot connect with a man that has this type of 5 of Swords energy. Let me also point out that the sword energy does represent Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placement of the men birth chart. They do recognize that you cannot tolerate a man like this. Also, that sword energy could be in the top placements of your birth chart as well. I love the way the 5 of Swords and the color green, which symbolizes peace and harmony, just shows up naturally here together for you. Let's get more insight. And what makes you attractive to men? You have here the Madonna of Roses. Oh, so I can definitely see that you do wear your heart on your sleeves for the right man, not for everyone. So yes, you are an empath, very warm-hearted, kind, and generous person. I can also see here that men are very drawn to your eyes eyes as well as your lips. I feel like men feel like you're someone that, is naturally beautiful. I feel like men have told you, like, why do you wear that makeup? You don't need to wear that. But you're like, hey, it's art. I like to do this. Leave me alone. Yes, but it's true. Like, you don't need makeup. And it's something about also like your courage. You have this courage. It's like you have the heart of a warrior. And for the right man, you're there. You're very loyal and committed to the right person as long as he's showing you that same energy. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? You have here the Four of Cups. So this is really like about your unbothered energy. You really are not this thirsty type. You're not chasing him. And because you don't chase him and you ignore him, that makes you extremely attractive to some men. Because you're like, hey, I see you. Yes, you're cute. Yes, you have this going on. But you know what? I am not feeling it right now. And that makes you extremely attractive. The Four of Cups energy, the cup energy does rule over the emotions. It also represents the water zodiac signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces are in the top placements of your birth chart or the birth chart of the men that do recognize this Four of Cups energy within you. This is like, you're just like, I'm just like, I'm unfulfilled with this. Like, I am unbothered. But there's also something very, really, very authentic about you, where like you like to give surprises and you will surprise him with like a surprise gift or like, just something different, you know. And those small surprises, they really make you attractive to men. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive to men? You have here the trine. A trine represents harmony. It represents peace. And we got that earlier. The word harmony is significant. So maybe you're into music, or you can write, or you love to even listen to music. But something about like the way you flow, you're able to go with the flow. And I feel like when men meet you or they see you, they just feel like you would be an enhancement to their life, a benefit. Something about your energy is very uplifting. Men feel like you are very supportive. I love the fact that the trine energy does represent gifts as well. So this is a nice confirmation with the Four of Cups representing the surprise gifts. So this is accurate AF energy coming out here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more. So what is it that makes you attractive to men? And you have the Four of Swords. Oh my goodness. You have two Four cards coming out. You have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. Let me just tell you this unbothered energy that you have, it's working for you because you look a lot younger than your age, and men find that very attractive about you. You're able to just cut off all sorts of communication with other people, cut off the internet, go into rest, relaxation, solitude, and just really mind your business and drink your water. And then when you come out of that space of recovery, you look so good, but you look younger than your age as it is. And men find that very actually intriguing and attractive about you. They just don't believe that you are the age that you say you are. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive? The World card. And with the World card, I can definitely see you're someone that will complete your goals. Look, if you have a relationship challenge, you're someone that can learn your lessons pretty quickly. So this means that you have like this high intellectual understanding of like what's right for you and what's wrong, what could be not good for you, because you've dealt with, different relationships, challenges that were different in nature. So men feel like you're someone that has traveled, emotionally. Like you've been there, you've done that, and you're not going to put too much energy into a space that is not worthy of your time. You have high standards, you have high values. And some men, quite frankly, feel like, they are not at the same level of like emotional awareness that you're at, and they won't even approach you. Okay, so it's like your emotional IQ, meaning your understanding of self, they are not there with themselves. So some men feel like you're just like they can't match you in that way. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so what's happening here? I love the fact that you're unbothered, bro. You're just like, I am not going to give you my energy. You love peace. And this is so good. That's so good. It's working for you. It really is. Staying in that space of like harmonizing energy and like really indulging in the ease of life. That's what it's about. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what makes you attractive? Integrity. The energy of integrity that supports your choice here of like to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by a high moral standard. And Spirit just gave us that insight moments earlier about like you have this high standard. You can tell you have a high standard by the way you carry yourself. And there is a certain man, a divine masculine man, a alpha male that recognizes that energy about you, and he is extremely attracted to it. You in public, like you are very respectful to like service people, just people in general. You're respectful, you're calm. Even if something takes place that you don't like, you know how to handle a situation with kindness and tact and integrity. And that is something that is very attractive about you. So, beautiful number 3. This does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments and they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.